insurance policy for planet Earth. Space agencies are to smash a spacecraft into asteroid at over 14,000 miles an hour, according to RT. Okay, this is a dry run for the real thing. Obviously, they have to get at it because it's just a matter of time. We will have an asteroid impact or comet impact, and as we have in the past many a time. And there are certain celestial bodies that will be threatening us in a couple of 50, 100 years. NASA and the ESA, European Space Agency, are finally set to test the Earth's planetary defenses to see whether we can successfully defend ourselves from the apparent scourge of space rocks. But the scientists are not sure what's going to happen. The target they have chosen is the asteroid Didymus B. Didymus meaning twin. And as we said before, they never come in alone. This one is a binary asteroid. The main one is like the size of a mountain, and the little one is the size of a pyramid. The moonlet is Didymus B, and that's what they're going to smash into. Roughly 160 meters in diameter, one half of a binary asteroid system. Didymus B orbits the larger asteroid Didymus A every 11.92 hours, and this will help determine the ultimate success or failure of the mission. The Didymus system is classified as a near-Earth object, meaning it's close but not too close that it might hit us, making it the perfect test subject to flex our anti-meteor might, they said. The Joint Asteroid Impact and Deflector Assessment, AIDA project, launched by ESA and NASA in 2015, and Earth champion selected for the mission will be NASA's Double Asteroid Redirect Test, DART for short. The DART spacecraft will do this. Quote, "Today we're the first humans in history to have the technology to potentially deflect an asteroid from impacting the Earth," end quote. Astronomer Ian Carnelli of the ESA told Technology Review. He said the key question that remains to be answered is, are the technologies and models that we have good enough to actually work? Before you drive a car, you need to have an insurance policy. Well, AIDA is the insurance policy for planet Earth. There may be some complications to the mission, though. When the Japanese Space Agency JAXA bombed the asteroid Ryugu in April, it made a far bigger crater than anticipated. Additionally, the material on the surface behaved like sand, which may impact the effectiveness of deflection. Quote, "If gravity is so dominant at Didymus B, even though it is much smaller, we could end up with a much bigger crater than our models and lab-based experiments to date have shown." This is what the planetary scientist explained, Patrick Meechan of CNRS. He said, "Ultimately, very little is known about the behavior of these small bodies during impacts, and this could have big consequences for planetary defense. The DART will ram into Didymus B at 23,760 kilometers per hour. That's 14,760 miles per hour. However, all that force will only translate into a change in the asteroid's velocity of just a centimeter per second or so, which could change the orbital period from almost 12 hours to a mere matter of minutes." The mission is set to launch in July 2021, with the impact expected in September 2022. The CubeSat, called LISI a Cube, will detach from DART craft just before impact and beam photos of the impact back to Earth for analysis, so we'll have front row seats to see whether we're doomed or not. The ESA's Hera observation spacecraft will launch in 2023 and take observations starting in 2027 to give the final appraisal of the mission.
If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.